Okay, this is the higher tier homework paper 1, part 2, which would be the March 2008 paper. So I'm just going to blast through the solutions on this. It is calculator based. Okay, question 1, the answer is 130. Angle PBC, which is that angle there, complements PBA or APB, which is this angle here, to make a straight line to 180. So that's why it's 130. So basically 180 take away 50 is 130. Fairly easy one to explain. Write down the size of the angle marked Y, which is that angle there, and that is 50, which is the same as that one. And the reason is because it is an alternate angle with PBC, so it's alternate with that one there. So as long as you're using the word alternate, you're okay. Okay, question 2. Simplify 6c plus 2d plus 6c plus 5d. So you've got, there's your c's, 7c, and there's your d's, 7d. Done, easy peasy. List of ingredients to make pancakes. We've got plain flour, 128 grams, and it makes 8 of them. So we divide by 8 to make 1 pancake, and then we'll multiply, which is 15 grams per pancake, and then times it by 10 to make 10 pancakes, 150 grams. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, question 4, jamming some numbers into a calculator. Answers 4.8. Question 5, complete the table of values for y equals 4x plus 3, 7, 3, and negative 5 are your missing values. All of those will line up nice and neatly, so you can construct a graph like that if I just zoom out a little bit. There you go. Question 6, work out the value of 6 times 10 to the power 4 times 4 times 10 to the power of 3. Give your answer in standard form. I'm just showing you this couple of stages. A lot of you could probably do this in your head quite easily. 6 times the 4 is the 24. And 10 to the 4 times 10 to the 3 is 10 to the 7. We've just got to balance that out a little bit so it's in standard form. All this, the first part is always between 1 and 10. So we'll divide that by 10 and we'll multiply that by 10 to balance out. 2.4 times 10 to the 8. Question 7, expand and simplify. X squared, the x times the plus 1 is x. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. And negative 2 times plus 1 is negative 2. And that leaves us all tidied up with x squared, take away x, take away 2. Simplify p squared minus 9 all over 2p plus 6. Well, I need to find something that goes into both of these. We notice that this is a square number here. What I can do is I can rewrite this, expanding out of brackets, or factorizing out of brackets, as p plus 3 times by p take away 3. That's once you get used to these sorts of problems, that's a little known thing. If that, for example, was a squared minus 16, then it would be a plus 4 times by a minus 4. And what happens is the 4's cancel, the 4p, or in this example, the 3p and the negative 3p cancel out, which then gets us back to just p squared minus 9. On the bottom, we can just factorize that such that we have 2, and then in brackets, p plus 3. Then what we do here is we can cancel down on the top, cancel down on the bottom, and we're left with p minus 3 all over 2. Okie doke. And finally, question 9. R and S are 2 points on a circle. Center is O. TS is a tangent to the circle, so we can see that along the bottom. And RST equals X. Prove the angle ROS, which is that angle in there, is 2X, or twice this angle here from the tangent. Okay, and you must give reasons for each stage of your working. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to talk this through verbally and explain things to back up my calculations. So first things first, we know that this here is a right angle as its tangent, and that this missing angle in here, OS, this angle in here, OST, is going to be 90 degrees, which is the right angle here, subtract x. Okay, so that's the reason why that is. We also know that because this is within a circle, as part of circle theorem, that this angle here, will be the same as that angle there. So what we have for angle R, I'll just call that angle R over here. That will also be 90 minus x. Now, our basic understanding of angles with triangles, fairly knowledgeable there, fairly easy bit of knowledge. Angles in they add up to 180. Okay, fair enough, easy peasy. So, to prove that this is 2x, what do we know? Well, we know that these two angles can both be written as 90 minus x, and therefore the angle up here is going to be 180 subtract 90 minus x, and then subtract 90 minus x again. Effectively, we're just taking away these two smaller angles from 180 to leave us with that angle there. So we do 180 minus 90. I'm just going to take this out of brackets. And because we've got a negative, or subtract and then a negative there, that's going to become a positive. Likewise, the same is duplicated over here. And then finally, we can just tidy this all up. 180, take away 90, take away another 90. It's going to leave us with nothing. And then we're left with an x and an x, which is 2x. So therefore, our angle ROS is 2x. I hope that makes sense. Any questions, ask your maths teacher.